Hello, hello, Old World Farmhouse fam. If you're just joining me here, I've been slowly DIYing restoring my farmhouse for almost 10 years now, and I'm about to start a Scandi country slash French country reno of my daughter's room. So this week I'm going to show you the mood board and all of my plans and talk about all of the steps, and it's going to be a recurring series on this channel as I get to the things. The first step is the mood board. So we are going for a Swedish Gustavian slash French country chateau look. The second thing is all the steps. The first thing we have to do is steam off all this wallpaper. After that, we have to patch the plaster. Then we have to pick out paint colors, paint the trim, paint the walls, and most importantly, restore the beautiful stencil that's going around the top of the room as a border that was originally painted on, I'm guessing, when this room was added on the house in 1875. Can't wait to share with you, follow along during this project. Right now, we have this lovely wallpaper in here, and I say that in all seriousness. It's really pretty. However, it has given its life and seen better days. We've got water damage on the ceiling that has been dealt with. It was from way before we moved in, but the scars remain. Now, underneath this wallpaper, it took us years to realize and or notice, but underneath this wallpaper, can y'all see it? There's a stencil and it goes all the way around the room. I've seen it in other spots where the paper is ripped off. So underneath this paper, we have a white painted plaster wall that needs repair and a stencil that I think needs to be restored. So the plan in here is to steam this paper. As you can see, there's paper on the ceiling as well as the walls. Steam off the paper gently and then see what kind of shape the plaster's in. Patch the plaster. I think it's in pretty good shape. I did their brother's room and it was a lot of work, but it wasn't too bad. So patch that plaster, patch these cracks, paint the walls white, and redo the stencil. So right now I've got these curtains. I want to make some Swedish shades, maybe something in gingham or striped. The light fixture is sweet and original and perfect. I love it. We're not going to change that. If I could just put up more wallpaper, I would, but I really want to uncover that stencil, and I think that's going to be the most important and exciting part of this project. This green Parisian patina color will probably figure in, possibly this light pink. Painter Carl Larsson, a Swedish artist, has inspired this color palette. I'm thinking of using this in the room. So you can see there's like a light blue and a cool gray and kind of a salmony pink and a gray green and a creamy white. And I color matched these to Sherwin-Williams colors: Tin Lizzie Paper White, Sky Fall, Ember Glow, and Kendall Green. I really like Sherwin-Williams paints, and there's a Sherwin-Williams paint store close to my house, and that's why they're kind of my go-to because they're kind of the easiest. I love Farrow and Ball paints, and I also color matched this painting to Farrow and Ball colors: Plummet, Pointing, Blue Ground, Inkyra Blue, I believe it's pronounced, and Red Earth. But I have to order Farrow and Ball online, so it's not as easy and it's more expensive, even though their paints are a joy to work with. So we'll see. Here are some other inspo images. These are from Swedish grand manors that are now more or less museums, but you can see it's just kind of like these delicate light washed colors. I love the blue tiles on this fireplace with the pinks. I hope you follow along with me during this series where I'm redoing this bedroom in a Swedish country slash French country style. And
If you're interested in learning more about either one of those styles, I have a whole playlist on Swedish country style and a whole playlist on French country style. I think you'll find them really interesting and with a lot of great tips for thrifting this style, which is my specialty, what I love the most. I will link those in the description below. And while you're there, go ahead and grab my free Iconic Home Starter Kit mini ebook. It shows you exactly how to recreate 5 cozy European looks for just $50 each from thrifting and secondhand stuff. Whether you're into Scandi country or French countryside charm, the guide has you covered. So grab the free ebook and check out the playlists and follow along with me as I transform this bedroom. A bientôt. I'll see you next week.